What's up everyone and welcome. In this episode we are going to talk about the discovery of 11 malicious Python libraries doing dastardly deeds. Anything from stealing Discord tokens all the way to installing hidden shells on systems. Let's see what we can learn from this story.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
Cybersecurity researchers have uncovered as many as 11 malicious Python packages that have been cumulatively downloaded more than 41,000 times from the Python package index repository and could be exploited to steal Discord access tokens, passwords, and even stage dependency confusion attacks. The Python packages have since been removed from the repository following responsible disclosure by DevOps firm JFrog. The packages include important package, or a variant from it, important dash package, PyPI IP boards, OwlMoon, Discord safety, TRRFab, Tencent 10 and a variant Tencent 11, Yandex Des Yeet, or YT, and YIF Party. Two of the packages, Important Package and Tencent 10, and their variants, like Tencent 11, were found obtaining a reverse shell on a compromised machine, giving the attacker full control over the system. Two other packages, IP boards and TRRFab, masqueraded as legitimate dependencies designed to be automatically imported by taking advantage of a technique called dependency confusion or namespace confusion. There's no need to panic. As I mentioned, these packages have already been removed. Subscribing to my channel and smashing the bell, if you haven't already, means you'll be notified when I upload new episodes where I give you insights into the newest important cybersecurity news stories like this one. With my insights, you can be better prepared to protect yourself, your family, or your company against these and other cyber attacks. So hit that subscribe button now and let's continue learning about this story together. Unlike typo squatting attacks, where a malicious actor deliberately publishes packages with misspelled names of popular variants, dependency confusion works by uploading to public repositories a number of poisoned components with names that are the same as the legitimate internal private packages, but with a higher version, effectively forcing the target's package manager to download and install the malicious module. The dependency important package also stands out for its novel exfiltration mechanism to evade network-based detection, which involves using Fastly's content delivery network to mask its communications with the attacker-controlled server as communication with PyPI.org. The malicious code causes an HTTPS request to be sent to pypi.python.org, which is indistinguishable from a legitimate request to PyPI, which later gets rerouted by the CDN as an HTTP request to the command and control server. JFrog researchers Andrew Polkovnychenko and Shasher Menashe explained in a report published Thursday. Lastly, both IP boards and a fifth package named PyPI were discovered using DNS tunneling as a data exfiltration method by relying on DNS requests as a channel for communication between the victim machine and the remote server. JFrog said it's the first time the technique has been spotted in malware uploaded to PyPI. Efforts to target popular code registries like Node Package Manager, JavaScript Registry, PyPI, and RubyGems have become commonplace and a new frontier for an array of attacks. Package managers are a growing and powerful vector for the unintentional installation of malicious code, and attackers are getting more sophisticated in their approach, said Menashe, JFrog's senior director of research. The advanced evasion techniques used in these malware packages, such as novel exfiltration or even DNS tunneling, signal a disturbing trend that attackers are becoming stealthier in their attacks on open source software. Indeed, after at least 3 NPM developer accounts were compromised by bad actors to insert malicious code into their popular packages UAParser.js, Koa, and RC, GitHub recently outlined plans to tighten the security of the NPM registry by requiring two-factor authentication for maintainers and for admins starting in the first quarter of 2022. The development also comes as the software development and version control platform, GitHub, disclosed that it addressed multiple flaws in the NPM registry that could have leaked the names of private packages and allowed attackers to bypass authentication and publish versions of any package without requiring any authorization. So, let's take a step back and see what we can learn. Now, the sophistication level of attackers in this case shows that the malicious attacks are only limited by an attacker's own imagination. There is a steady sort of cat and mouse game between the evil crew and us goody two-shoes. Honestly, coming up with version priority injection is pretty smart. For all teams that have their dependency set simply to, download the newest without, say, locking it to a specific version and it runs the risk no matter what. Either an attacker as evil as this can inject malicious code through the higher version, or simply by maybe broken functionality because your functionality relies on a function that was just changed in the newest version. The thing about blindly automating usage of the newest version is that you can't be sure exactly what features have changed, which can have devastating effects on the finished product. Now, you may be testing on the newest build of some dependency on your dev and stage, but during the final build, you could technically hit the time when a new build of this dependency XYZ is published, which means what you've been testing and what you build in your pipeline are separate versions. So wherever possible, try to lock your version so that this attack can't even happen to you. If you're locked to a version, it doesn't matter what the newest one or one's trying to take precedence, you're locked to a specific version. Also, of course, you need to do checksum matching on dependencies to ensure that what you are installing is indeed what the dependency developer intended. This can be done during development if you're locking versions, or at build time. Now, these are just two possible improvements to your build cycle to ensure what you're delivering in your product is not laced with some malicious code you don't even know about. So with that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.
Don't forget to ride. Farewell.